Imagine a city known for its vibrant cultures and open-minded spirit. Yet, like many places, San Francisco carries a past that reveals challenging chapters, moments where not everyone was embraced. The roots of anti-Chinese discrimination in San Francisco are deeply embedded in a period primarily spanning the mid to late 1800s, driven by a powerful confluence of economic anxiety, pervasive racial prejudice, and calculated political opportunism. Following the initial boom of the California gold rush and the massive undertaking of transcontinental railroad construction, Chinese immigrants were a significant labor force. However, as economic conditions shifted, especially during downturns, a narrative emerged painting these hardworking individuals as threats to white American workers. They were often unfairly accused of driving down wages due to their willingness to accept lower pay, a tactic often employed by employers. This economic fear was fueled by deep-seated xenophobia and existing stereotypes, which portrayed Chinese culture and people as inherently foreign and inferior. Politicians then actively exploited these fears, using anti-Chinese rhetoric to gain support. Figures like Dennis Kearney, leader of the Working Men's Party, famously rallied constituents with slogans like, "The Chinese must go," directly blaming Chinese immigrants for various societal ills. This culminated in discriminatory legislation, most notably the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, which severely restricted Chinese immigration and denied Chinese laborers basic rights. Understanding these historical pressures helps us see how San Francisco developed certain segregated neighborhoods, most prominently Chinatown. These areas, while vibrant cultural hubs today, originated partly from the necessity of Chinese communities to live and work together for protection and mutual support amidst widespread hostility. Studying this period illuminates how systemic discrimination can shape urban landscapes and community resilience. One particularly striking example of this discrimination was the Q Ordinance, an 1873 law that mandated prisoners have their queues or pigtails cut off. This was specifically aimed at Chinese men, for whom the queue was a significant cultural and religious symbol, making the law a deliberate act of humiliation. Furthermore, the Page Act of 1875 restricted the entry of Chinese women, often based on unfounded assumptions about prostitution, impacting family formation. This difficult history in San Francisco underscores how economic pressures and social biases can be weaponized through politics, leading to profound and lasting impacts on communities. Recognizing these historical struggles allows us to appreciate the extraordinary perseverance of the Chinese American community and the continuous efforts required to build a truly inclusive society, even as the city continues to evolve.